For the past 4 weeks, we've listened to Dr. Maggio talk about how to implement his system in 4 parts to increase your revenue, decrease your practice times, save your body, save your mind, and overall be the next level of success that we all want in our industry. It's one thing to listen to the person who created this program, it's another to listen to somebody who's actually living it. This is my story in the soft tissue revolution. I hope you guys enjoy. Hey everybody, my name is Steve Singleton. I have been a soft tissue injury specialist for over 1 year right now. I got really lucky. I found Dr. Maggio in a job hunt. To be quite frank, like everybody else has done, looking for something else. Anybody here who is on the Facebook page, you've seen me a couple of times. Those of you who are not, I highly recommend you join. But I'm going to give you a 60-second rundown on me right now. I'm 36 years old. I have been doing bodywork for 13 years. And in those 13 years, I've literally done one of everything, trying to figure out where I fit in. I've done high-end salons, I've done big name franchises, I've done in-calls, out-calls, self-employment, chiropractic, and I've even been an instructor. And the entire time, I always felt like something was missing. There wasn't a passion or a fire, and I was actually getting burnt out. I made a couple of changes in life and I decided to pick up from Texas and come to Florida, not really understanding that those of you who don't know, Florida is probably one of the worst paying spots for a massage therapist. It's where I actually coined the term Groupon Graveyard. It's rough and it's really hard to compete and be successful because everybody is so quick to just scrape off the bottom and get by and do what you have to do. And then we all fall into a pattern and a routine because that's what's expected of us. And I'm here to tell you, as a massage therapist, there is a better way. And you only have to do one thing. It's opened up your mind. Open up your mind and really get a good understanding of what else is out there. Now, this was hard for me at first. It's hard for everyone else. I know if you listen to Dr. Maggio talk, he's very passionate, very intense. And on a side note, if you want to know why, go on to one of his previous podcasts and listen to his history and his story. It's one of the most empowering and passionate things you'll ever hear. And it makes a lot of sense as to why he puts so much time and effort into what we do. It's really, really motivating. I definitely, encourage anyone out there who's curious as to his background, go listen to it. He's very transparent, and it definitely opened my eyes up to as to why this is all so important. Now, we've all been there, and we've all been sort of stuck into this routine because we are doing things that society expects from us. Now, if anybody's listening to this right now, you already know the big three. The big three are nights, weekends, and holidays. We all hate them, but we all work them because that's what our industry expects from us. I wanted a way out, and the soft tissue revolution and the peak method is that way out. Coming in, opening your eyes, doing a few things different here and there, and just reimagining your approach to how you want to be treated. I said something to him a while back, and he took it and brought it on to the podcast. And it's simply put, any massage therapist who puts a cap on their potential is never going to be truly successful. These are those norms that we're built into because, again, there's always somebody before you that has decided this is the way it should be. I decided that wasn't good enough, and taking the methods from the peak method and the soft tissue revolution and reapplying myself and revaluing myself, I was actually able to go from charging $400 or $75 an hour to $400. And those are very real numbers, by the way, coming in. And all it takes is an open mind and passion and dedication. It's really important for you to understand that people don't know what to expect when you change something. So if you bring it to a new approach and you show them there are better ways and you present yourself in a new light, they're going to accept that. And that's what I did. As a massage therapist, people tend to assume that I only do hour sessions, that I only come in here, I do full body treatments, and that I have a routine because we're taught a routine in school. We're taught how to go from point A to point B. And they're also taught that in that hour, you have to get A through Z done. So just think about that. At one of the bigger name, franchises out there, you have to turn the table every hour, which means it's a 50-minute hands-on massage, but in the other 10 minutes, you're expected to get your client off the table, to get them out of the building, out of the room, to get back in your room, clean it, sanitize it, and turn around, eat, go to the bathroom, do what you have to do, get your new client in that room, take your evaluation, get them on the table, wash your hands, and then get back in that room and start your session. What are we supposed to do with that? How are we supposed to not break our bodies doing all of those steps each and every day, going through that wheel like a mouse? It's really, really, really frustrating. And here, I don't do all of that because I've done all the work in advance. I think my best analogy for those of you out there who aren't understanding the difference between what we do in other industries, this is where Dr. Maggio is really brilliant, is because he's taken a concept that's already used. It's not a brand new concept. It's just new to our industry. When you talk to a personal trainer, you reach out to them. You want to, they reach out to you because they want help. Our clients reach out to us because they want help. That trainer will typically reach out to them and ask them some questions. We do the same. Then they'll usually come in for a consultation or maybe a free workout or something of that nature. We do the same. It's all about evaluating. It's always about making sure that you're the right fit for that client and that client is the right fit for you. These are the steps that he does up front that really set us apart. More importantly, as a massage therapist, we tend to just, sign up, see you in a month, do your massage, book whenever you're ready to come back. Personal trainers, they make you pay up front, they make you be proactive with your health, and they keep you accountable. Well, guess what? We do the same. It's not new, it's just new to us. And I don't think it's ever really been broken down to that level within any of the podcasts. And that's all I'm giving away on the top there. But that gives you the general idea of how we work and how we operate. And I can tell you firsthand, my clients, A, they respect me. B, they appreciate me. C, they pay me. And D, they come back a lot more often. And those are all really big steps. And the way the system works is I don't have to struggle to get each and every hour booked up. My sessions are booked out in advance. If you come see me, I actually book you out up to a month, 6 weeks out, just to make sure that we take care of your health. And some people out there might think that that's crazy, but when you realize how much money goes into unnecessary surgeries, unnecessary injections, prescriptions, anything out there that people are doing to take care of their pain that isn't working costs more than what we do. And when you put that fact in their face and have the uncomfortable conversation, it's called honesty, it really, really makes a difference. And I've had people come to me who were supposed to have back surgeries, who were supposed to have shoulder replacements, who were supposed to have neck fusions. And now all they do is come to me. I save them thousands by just giving myself my value to them and letting them understand that I can help. And you might be listening to this and just think it's some kind of a scam or business ploy, anything of that nature. I wouldn't be sitting here preaching the subject if I didn't see firsthand how well it worked for me. And one thing I've always said, I'm not special, I'm just committed. And that's all you need. You gotta have an open mind and be committed to the process and just know at the end of the day, we're helping people that need it really, really badly. So moving forward, just to give you an idea, I was gonna start the show with that and I kind of backed out, is August of 2020 we're in the middle of the pandemic, is one of the best months I've ever had as a working adult. Not one of the best months, the best month I've ever had up until now. I got my first job when I was 16. So I'm 36. I made more money in the month of August than I have as a working adult up since I got my very first job. Until this month. I'm recording this on October 30th. It's the end of our business month. And my October actually blew August out the water. I know it just sounds like a brag, which it absolutely is. Dr. Maggio is really big on giving facts and not bragging. I'm 100% bragging because I earned it. I bust my ass each and every day. I take the feedback, I learn something new, and I do what I can to be better at my job. A couple of disclaimers with that. I am in Florida, and Florida is fully opened. So we are allowed to do our work as needed. We are taking all the right precautions. We are making sure we follow guidelines, both state and local governments. We're doing all the scanning that we need to. We have masks and gloves on hand going from there. And it really does pay off. We also tell people who are, if you don't feel well, you're not comfortable, do not come in. And we do our part on that end. But we also went back to work because it was the right thing to do. Just wanted to put that out there. We are open for business, but we're doing it the right way. And because people are valuing us, they're coming to us when they may not necessarily go to a massage therapist. We're giving them value in a safer environment, and we're getting results that you can't necessarily get in other platforms. Now, if you've ever been in my shoes, where once again you've had to count your sessions to see how much you could make if everyone shows up, and then hope they show up. You've ever had to pick up extra shifts because you just know your regular hours aren't going to cut it. More importantly, if you've ever been frustrated because you don't really get a life, I said it up front as well, is the big three in massage drove me crazy. They almost drove me away from the industry. And that's nights, weekends, and holidays. If you ever look at any kind of ad on one of the sites for job hiring sites or online anywhere else, those are the three criteria you have to have: nights, weekends, and holidays. And I can tell you right now, I'm on track to make more than I ever have. And I don't work nights, I don't work weekends, and I don't work holidays. Matter of fact, we close Black Friday through the following Monday. And then I shut down the clinic that I'm in now from December 22nd all the way to January 4th, which means for the first time as an adult working, I don't live at home. I don't live in my hometown, but I get to go home and have family time. And if that's important to you, this is the track for you. If you're nothing but money motivated and want to change in your life, this is the track for you. You can have your life, you can have your freedom, you can save your body, and you can just get out there and make a real difference. I can't harp on that enough. We're actually making a difference. And all you have to do is open your mind and say, take a chance. If you're out there and you don't really believe any that we're doing, I dare you right now, reach out to us, reach out to Dr. Maggio, because he loves a challenge and he will dare you to prove him wrong. The method works. We've done it time and time again. It's tweaked down. You follow the steps and you free up your life. It's been important to me. It's been life-changing to me. This is absolutely the last job I will ever have. And I can say that with confidence, with a smile on my face, and honestly, just freedom for the first time. It feels so good to know that I don't have to panic about my bills next week. I don't have to panic about where I'm, buying my groceries at next week. I know some people out there, you've been doing this for a long time, you don't have these problems, and I respect that. Most of us out there still struggle, especially in the state that I'm in. And I know other states aren't that better, much better for the most time. So if listening out there and you don't like this, I'm sorry about that. But if even one person listening to this right now has been in my shoes and you want a change, I'm telling you right now, get on board, ask questions, reach out to us. And I tell you right now, 2021 is going to be your year. It's going to be my year. It can be your year too. I'm looking forward to seeing how well this program is going to blow up. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. We're taking off. We're getting people coming in right now, and we're sort of prepping things to do a bigger launch come first of the year. And I'm really excited to see where he takes this, because in the time I've been here, everything's just gone from 0 to 90 like that. And it can for you too. I'm really excited for that. And I really hope you reach out, take a look at things, and listen to this, take something from it, and change your life. Now is the time. Now is the time for a revolution across the board. As body workers, it's in our hands literally. Thank you so much. I'll talk to y'all next time.